G'day guys, welcome back to the channels. This is season 32 of Alliance War number 7, and we're up against Black Mamba. They're a pretty strong alliance, very high war rating, over 3100. They've banned Quake, Ghost, and Hercules, pretty common bans. I think that's usually what we ban actually. And we're going to be rolling with Dr. Doom, Warlock, and Human Torch, so fun little trio that we're bringing in today. Just the 5 fights, and we're starting off here with a Vision Arcus, and I actually did pop a 6 hour 30% boost because I thought we'd be able to take all our fights in the next 6 hours, but unfortunately section 2 didn't get unlocked till very late in my day, almost before I went to bed. So yeah, that was fun. So we're starting up here on part 3, and we're going to be using Human Torch for this Vision Arcus. So he has basically a node that will give him armor buffs, and when he has armor buffs, he has a small chance to shock us. Now, Doom would work for this, I think, but I was assigned Human Torch with pre-fight to basically just nuke this guy down as quickly as possible. Now, I knew at the start of the fight he's going to have activated tenacity, so we bait that out straight away. And we just charge a few heavies here. We try to build up our temperature. It's not easy charging up your temperature when you don't have any smolders, because it's charged slower when you don't have any smolders. But we're able to get up to 20 there, get some nice power stings on there. We are got the armor break if we for some willpower healing if we take a bit of chip damage. And now we get a couple of shocks on us. They're really not doing too much damage. They would have done. They do about 50% of his attack rating, which would have been about 10% of our unboosted health each. So yeah, it really wasn't as bad as I thought it would have been. So yeah, Human Torch did really well there with the pre-fight. And then we got straight the next fight. We got straight into another Human Torch fight. So we got this Dragon Man here, and there's really nothing too much to worry about. With this Dragon Man, it's just a normal fight. We actually got really lucky. If you look in the top left corner, we actually got our pre-fight back, and my Human Torch is only like Sig 40. So there was only a 12% chance for that to happen. So we got really lucky, and we actually use that to our advantage later on, because this is not our last torch fight. But yeah, we got this Dragon Man. We do get up to max temperature. We get into our Nova Flames by having 7 incinerates, and yeah, he goes down very, very quickly. Really did not have to worry about any of those nodes at all. And then next up we have a Apocalypse. Now this is Apocalypse on the EMP mod node, so node 24. One of the toughest nodes going around still. There definitely can be some tricky opponents that you can place here. Now Apocalypse is definitely not the worst defender to fight here. We are going to use Doom, just because mainly for his shock immunity, of course. But we also have to be very careful with Aspect of Evolution. He's going to get more stats, more power gain, more crit resistance, more attack every time he fills a bar of power. We also have to be careful of Bubble Shield, and I did turn Dex off, I think, for this fight as well. So we really don't want him to do any specials at all, because we won't be able to avoid them with a Dexterity Mastery because we have that turned off. But we combo into a special 1 there and steal his 2 bars of power. So we activate our aura there, and then we take a few too many hits into block. I didn't want to take that many into block. We've got 8 bubble shield charges now, and we're not really worried about the actual block damage because Doom's block efficiency is really high. But once he gets to 10, his next hit will be unblockable. So ideally that we wouldn't get anywhere near 10 at all in this fight, but I think we actually do a bit later on, and you'll see what happens there. But we go into a full Doom cycle there, push up to a special 2, we bait 1 hit into block, he goes for a heavy attack. Because our Doom's not rank 5, it's only a rank 3, we have less combat power rate. And you see he did throw 2 hits into block, and the second one was unblockable, but we did tank it with the invulnerability boost, so we didn't actually take any damage there. So that was one of the reasons why I did pop the invulnerability boost, just in case we did have to worry about the unblockable attack from Bubble Shield. But we get to our second special 2 for the double fury, and now our attack is through the roof right now. We go for the special 2 with 2 furies, and that pretty much can kill most things in war at the moment, even from a rank 3 Doom. So yeah, not too bad there. And now we're just going to do a quick mastery change, put our dexterity mastery back on. And we've just got 2 more fights. We're going to be on path 1 now. So a couple of fun fights here. It still have the invulnerability boost running. I think we had about 40 seconds left on it by the time we went into this fight, or maybe 30 or 40. And we've got an Immortal Abomination here. Oh, sorry, it was only 10 seconds left, but yeah, we had enough time. We were prepared enough. So Immortal Abomination, and we're going to be rolling with Warlock. Warlock is one of the best Immortal Abomination counters in the game. Especially, well, provided they're running willpower, and he was running willpower, which is great. And we're just going to be able to completely cheese the hell out of this fight, because not only can we prevent him from healing at all from vigor and also from willpower, but we also keep draining his power all the time. Now I held that heavy a bit too long because I'm not used to fighting Warlock versus Limber. I haven't used Warlock in war for a while, so we did tank 3 hits but that went straight to the invulnerability boost, so we didn't actually take any damage from those hits. Because Warlock is obviously poison immune, so we can't get any damage over time from his basic attacks. But yeah, it's just such a stupidly easy fight for Warlock, and 1 more special 2 will almost finish him off, and then just a couple more hits get him down. So yeah, really mindless fight for Warlock overall. Yeah, he did really well there. And then our last fight is actually a thing, and yeah, we're going to be using a Human Torch. You don't usually use Human Torch versus a thing, but this one does have buffet, so this is the main reason that we want to use Torch, is because obviously Torch's Incinerates, they reduce healing by 25% each. Now it doesn't matter if we use the pre-fight or not here, because whether his Incinerates are debuffs or passives or not, they're still going to reduce the healing by the same amount. And he does have the node that prevents us from reversing his healing. So normally, with buffet we can reverse healing, but from debuffs with despair. But because of the Indomitable node, we can only reduce that down to 0. So it doesn't actually matter if we use Nova Flames or not. But we have the pre-fight available, so we might as well use it. It gives us a lot of extra damage, and also gives us those sweet power stings which we want. Now I wanted to charge our temperature here early, but that was really tough because obviously he's running max limber. And yeah, we can only get a couple temperature at a time. And I think we do charge our heavy a bit here to counter the special 1. That was really nice. We get up to 15 there, so not quite the magical 20, but yeah, close. But here we get him to 15 rock stacks. We want to bait out a special, of course, so that he doesn't go unstoppable, because we don't have any way to counter that. We did let our Incinerates did wear off a bit there, so he did heal quite a bit from buffet. But I probably should have just ignored building up our temperature. I should have just gone for Incinerates the whole time. I definitely realize that now, because you can see we're just stacking out the Incinerates now. They're still doing a ton of damage, and when he does activate buffet with the Incinerates, he's barely healing at all. So we get him up to a special 2 at 15 rock stacks with a full 5-hit combo, and there he throws a special 2 pretty quickly. And here I just charged my temperature because we're at a special 3. I thought I might as well go for that. This will give us 2 smolders, which will be a bit of extra incinerate damage, which is nice. There wasn't really any reason to use our other special attacks, so we just go for the special 3, and yeah, extra damage. We activate 2 smolders on us, and yeah, the damage is really nice at this point. So it is a bit of a slow fight, especially as far as torch fights are concerned. But yeah, he does do quite well, and there's not too many champs that are super great for this. Falcon is probably an alright counter because he can completely ignore Thing's rock stacks, and just is able to play super aggressively against Thing in ways that most champions can't. But yeah, Torch did do the job well enough once I decided to stop using heavies and actually went for proper 3-hit combos. So yeah, that was our war today, all soloed, so keep out that deathless streak. So I said before that these guys were pretty tough opponents. They have usually finish Platinum 1 if not Masters, so they're pretty strong alliance, but we did actually win, so we're keeping out that winning streak. It's a great feeling, and it really sucks again that we had those couple wars in tier 2, because We are so close to Masters right now. We are so close, and we actually only won this war by 1 death. But you know, it's enough. It's enough. It was enough to get us the win, only by 110 points. But you know, we definitely will take it, and it actually gets us up to 3rd in Platinum 1. We are so close. If we have a look at the points, we're at 9728, and the bottom alliance in Masters has 9776. So it is so close, man. We're like, we can see the finish line, but we've still got 5 more wars to go. We're still nowhere near the end of the season yet. So we've still got to, you know, win at least half of our wars, at least 3 of the last 5, which is not going to be easy because, you know, we have built our war rating up quite a bit, and yeah, and we're definitely going to be facing some tougher alliances, I expect, heading into the end of the season. But I'm really proud of all the guys because we've still been able to beat who we've been up against, and that's all we can do. So we've just got to, you know, keep doing that, keep doing what we can do to the best of our abilities, and who knows, we may find a spot in Masters by the end of the season. So thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you guys in the future as we continue to make this push. So yeah, stick around and enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.